Greetings, family, and welcome to another episode of Wake Up Africa. My name is Dr. Mumbi Saraki. How you doing? How's everything going? I really do pray, family, that you are very well in all your ways and that you're moving into living life very much on your own terms, in your own narrative, in your own story, because these are the season and times where there is no other narrative but your own, family. And what you know to be true is going to be the key to where you go next. It's going to lead you to the door or the stargate where you go next. So expansion of mind, healing of your thoughts, healing of your heart. These are the most important things at such a time as this. Special shout out to everyone that supports us on Patreon. We're so appreciative of each and every one of you. Maybe you be abundantly rewarded and favored, family. And to everyone who has sent us a love donation through PayPal, there's an amazing gift for you in the mail. We appreciate you supporting us during such hard times. We do not take it for granted. So there's been a lot of commotion in Cameroon, family, after Biya, the dictator who's been there for over 40 something years. I think it's like even 14, either 41 years or something like that. Was rumored to have died in France. And this is after he missed the UN General Assembly in New York, and then he failed to appear at the Francophone meeting, Francophone summit. I don't know where it was taking place. And so rumors and allegations started circulating that he had died. But today, his team has come out and said that he is very much alive and kicking, but he's just resting in Switzerland. And you know, for someone who has spent the majority of his time, I think over 50% of his time has been actually spent in Switzerland, where he's been resting, especially in the last few years. It begs the question, who is running Cameroon? Because it's like you can't be the manager of a company and you're managing the company from another country. No employer would ever tolerate that. And so it is obvious now that he is not in control and that someone else is ruling and reigning, and they're just keeping it there. Of course, we all know it has by proxy the French government and the corporations. Remember, the new colonialists are the corporations, family, because they have the money to bribe the people. They've found themselves in this matrix where, you know, the CEOs and the billionaires are the new kings, not out of merit, but out of having accumulated some kind of paper thing that we have given value to. So, you know, they've come out and said that he is definitely very much alive and that it was rumors of people who are malicious. But ironically, if you could have seen the celebrations that were taking place in Cameroon, especially the Anglophone Cameroonians, you'd have shown them that really, family, we are in a mental prison. The fact that words alone can make an entire nation of millions of people follow one man who's not even in the country, who's sick in another country because he hasn't built good enough hospitals in his own country so that he can be treated there, who is literally a puppet and everyone knows it, and is a puppet in absentia, who is just literally being kept alive. We don't even know if he's not a clone at this point. It shows you that the mental enslavement and the mental and psychic magic that has been done over the motherland to trick us into these neo-colonial political systems, which is the new slave system, that is literally non-existent, family, that is literally not doing anything to help us. The system is so broken. The system is actually, it's fake. But because of the mental binding, and because we become so spiritually ignorant that we don't recognize the kind of binding spells that we're under through our consent, that such a thing can even exist. And it's funny that it has not even crossed the minds of the millions of people in Cameroon that, yo, this guy is away. We can celebrate. Is it because of the army? Is it because of the fear? It's because they broke our minds, family. They broke the group consciousness of our people. And they've never even given us the time to put it back together, to heal. That's why all of us now have to go on that individual healing journey. that individual mental resurrection, mental reconstruction, knowing that as we reconstruct and restore ourselves, we affect the frequency of our environment and we affect the minds and the thoughts and the hearts of others. A lot of our reconstruction has happened, family. A lot of our motherland has awakened because we've been communicating, even though it's still on their platforms, we've been communicating through these systems, through these mediums, family, and been able to put together, reconstruct, and realize that we were sold a false narrative and we entered a false narrative, which is the matrix. But it's crazy to think that a 97 or 90-something-year-old man in a whole other country is still believed in the minds of the people to be leading them. When he's sick, they've said he's suffered memory failure so many times. What kind of wizardry is this that has been used on our people? What kind of magic is this? That literally we allow figments of someone else's imagination to enslave an entire nation of millions of people. Some will say, oh, there's an army, there's this, oh, people could die, people could lose their lives. But if you look at the numbers, that doesn't even make sense. 40, 50 million people being controlled by less than 100,000 people, family. It shows you there's something bigger at play. Anyway, let's see what happens. Thanks to everyone that supports us on Patreon and sends us a love donation through PayPal. There's a gift for everyone who has sent us a donation through PayPal. Same gift is available on Patreon, by the way. Until next time, tuko pamoja.